Ah, okay. I think we're good now. It's like I was talking to you and then I was wondering why you weren't responding. Ah, okay. Yeah, okay. Now we're cooking. Ugh. So, anyways, my day wasn't too bad. We were working in that dungeon in the basement. Oh, this is just not going to work here. Replace the water lines, putting the heat tape on, and then cut the section of sewer open that was cracked. To find out, the sewer's freezing too. I've never seen a sewer freeze. So called the boss and we're like, look, this ain't gonna work. We need heat down here. Speaking of things not working, I don't know about all this. I need to get a bulldozer. Get this all cleaned up. Or, you know what? I can just add some dirt by hand for now. To get the tracks up to a good spot. Back this thing straight up here. I don't know if I'm really laggy too, because like I don't know if you're just slow to respond or what's going on. I am trying to talk to you. There must be some pretty big lag in between you and me.
No, if you're streaming, there's like a 5 to 10 minute delay.
Not a 5 to 10 minute
Yes,
delay.
because I was on it last night and it was a major delay.
Well, I was having conversations with people, so it was not a 5 to 10 minute delay.
Okay.
Oof. What do you think? He tried to roofie you? Yeah, about 30 seconds. That sounds normal. It ain't no 5 to 10 minutes. No way I could hold. No way I could hold any sort of conversation. 5 to 10 minutes. That's just to be expected. You're halfway around the world. Yeah, it would definitely be annoying. It wouldn't even, I don't even know if it was live streaming like that. I'm wondering if it's worth bench mining like this until I have this flattened out. I need to hop off of here and I need to level this up. This is not working. So, trying to think about what I already asked you that you didn't hear. You got work today? How you making out on that axle? Hopefully that's level enough to get up there now. This spot don't look too bad. What is that? That looked like a tree trunk. Yeah, next thing we're gonna do here is get a bulldozer. So when are you gonna get out of ore? Smell a diesel and that scenery must be so cool. That'd be cool if video games got to the point where you had a some kind of way to smell things through the game. Smell the dirt and diesel. Nice, Friday and Saturday you got off? Wait, it's not Friday or Saturday. So you just have off because your truck's broken. Thumbnail. I was just about to switch the thumbnail. Are you talking about the thumbnail for the live? Alright. I was doubting it. I was about to change it up. And you're on mobile, aren't you? Like, how do you know I go live? Do you find out through notifications? Is it the post I put out? That's hilarious. Just wake up and It's Cruels is live. Actually, I don't think I'm It's Cruels anymore. I think I changed that. I think I'm just Cruels now. See, how much is a dozer? I desperately need one. 330. What are you going to college for? How to grow a beard? I don't know, it just comes naturally. How old are you? Second year of engineering? What kind of, what kind of engineering are you looking to do? Like electrical engineering, or like building, or airplanes? First trimester, I'm into depth, that's why I'm on trucking. 21. Dang, you're on the lower end of my demographic. For people who watch me. 21, yeah, I don't think at 21 I was growing beards like this. It's just gonna take time. Some people's beards never come in. Civic. So what's... Oh, civil? So civil like buildings? Like engineering structures? Okay, we're on... Oh, dang, I didn't dump my load. Well, the good thing about sucking is you can always get better. There's always a way to improve. It takes a toll on you mentally, yeah. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean there. Like, even doing YouTube and streaming and stuff, it takes a lot of effort mentally. It's definitely rewarding, especially when you hop in live stream and you actually have something to talk to. I'm assuming they're pretty intense. Let's assume I don't. Oh no, we're low on fuel. Yeah, I think that once I fixed my audio, I think one of the biggest reasons people weren't sticking around before is my audio was garbage. But Mr. Bullet helped me out with that last night, so. So what's the point in watching someone, listening to them talk if you can't hear them? Oh yeah. Yeah, if chat's dead, you're half of the entertainment. It is super hard, and I've been working on it. Talking to yourself? Like yesterday, I didn't have anyone on for a bit. Yo, what's up, Bullet? How you doing, brother? Yesterday I was on for a bit, didn't have any chatters, so I got ChatGPT on the voice recognition. I was chatting to her, but I'd much rather talk to you guys. So, Bullet, how do you find the stream? Are you getting notifications? I've also been putting a post out. I don't know if you see that. I'm trying to post on Discord and do the community posts on YouTube. Yeah, chatting with ChatGPT. She's not much of a conversationalist, I'll tell you what. Yeah, I don't know how people like actually carry conversations on with the AI. It's not very engaging. Okay. It's good to know. Did you have to, like, manually ring the bell, I think is what they call it, to enable notifications? Come on, Mr. Jump Turn. When I'm lonely, I chat with my chat GPT and rant there. Same, we're both sub in Discord. My chat GPT and I've been talking for about at least 2 years now daily as a memory bank of me. Yeah, that is cool how it remembers. You can ask it to save your info as time goes on. It develops a personality. You even gave yours a name? I'm actually going to fill up on fuel right now. If I can make it. There we go. Yeah, I've heard especially like over in Asia and in Japan and all that there's a loneliness epidemic, especially in the youth. Even over here in America, like people don't talk anymore. I need to kick this up into high gear. I'm like, why is this taking so long? Speaking of fuel, God, I remember stealing diesel from other park truck back then and selling it. It'd take like 5 liters. Yeah, it'd take 5. Yeah, no one's gonna know it's 5 liters, especially if you're taking it from like a big rig. So what you got planned for today? Since you got the day off. Five liters times 20 trucks is at least 2 50-liter barrel. Thought you said you were bad at math. Dude's over here doing criminal math just fine. This dude from my work is non-stop calling me. I don't remember signing up to take phone calls after work. I'm not getting paid right now. Why are you calling me? I don't have any answer for him anyways. I never got an answer as for what I'm doing tomorrow. Let's not fall off. Oh boy. Oh boy. Can I go forward? I feel like I'm gonna fall off. Let's see if I get out and put some dirt there, that'll probably help. Up, up, up. Well, I guess that's that. I'm falling off. I think I'm done with the excavator for a minute. I need an actual flat workspace. Unless I've got enough yet for that dozer. That's basic math. My mont goes into scramble when we go to vector calculus, Navier, Stokes, and complex analysis. Bro, I can barely say those words. Gotta have 30K worth of stuff to sell. Yep, dozer, here we go. I don't think anyone really likes college like that. Let's see if we can get this flat. Well, it depends on whether it's pay dirt, coal. Not really sure how much one load costs. I know 9,999 dirt sells for about 13,000. I know that. Let's get a GPS. Okay, I have no idea. Oof, how this is gonna work. By the way, a whole dump truck of dirt IRL costs as much as a used car, like no joke. That's crazy. So I should probably run the dozer down at the bottom too. Give me a nice even edge here. I don't even understand how I'm pushing stuff. I didn't do anything yet. I feel like I'm just wrecking everything right now. Well, I guess that's just how you learn. You gotta screw some things up in order to get better at it. I just wish the hitbox on this thing wasn't so massive. Like, it's nowhere near touching that dirt, but it's hitting it. Just push dirt to the wash plant. I suppose that would work. It wouldn't make for a very clean work environment, though. I got a bit of a nicer edge.
Showing them. It's a pretty niche market. Most people that play these games they do it in real life. Which seems kind of backwards, because you would think people who play simulator games are people who don't get to do this stuff.
like you being 21 have an interest in it. It's kind of abnormal. The demographic is definitely more towards the older people, like 30 plus. Fun fact, the reason I want to play Euro Truck is so I can see Europe same as American Truck. I want to see the wide open states. Yeah, imagine it's pretty crowded living in Asia. So what country do you live in? Like, are you in China or? It's in Southeast Asia. I don't really know what's in Southeast Asia. All of them look and act the same, huh? Except Malaysia and Singapore, they're well off. Yes, isn't Singapore that one where they're super strict? Can't shoot bubble gum in public and stuff like that. Whoa now. Hey, at least I'm not Indian. Yeah, aren't Indians like the second largest population, second to China? Looks like I'm getting low enough that I might be digging down past my level out here. Yeah, I have not heard the best things about living in India. That's where all our telemarketers live. It's got to be pretty bad if a lot of the jobs are calling and harassing Americans, trying to scam us and stuff. The terrain doesn't really have a hardness to it. I mean, there's rock, which is like 100% hardness, but that's only when you get down so far. No, I don't think it's anything like an RNG gamble. So I think how it works is simply goes off of units, and there's X amount of pay dirt. Alright, I mean, so you have pay dirt. So let's say you have 1,000 liters of pay dirt. I think every 1,000 liters of pay dirt has a set number of gold, rubies, and diamonds in it. Now the RNG comes into play, like with the bucket scoop. Like how much is going to fall out of the bucket? How much is going to get deleted? The RNG is also like, you see how there's that black line? That's a coal vein. So the RNG is just going to be where the stuff actually spawns in. That's not a great spot for parking that loader. I should probably just go back to the loader anyways right now. I think I'm just going to go back to the loader for a bit. Let's get this area flattened out. So we just cut over that way. Yeah, I guess Minecraft. Yeah, same but not. I see what you're getting at. Like in this bucket, I have different materials right now. Like I currently have some coal, got some pay dirt. It's just kind of mixed in there together. And if I were to dump this bucket out, there would be different little splotches So it does calculate, like in your bucket, what you actually scoop. It doesn't all just turn into pay dirt or turn into coal. It actually knows what you scooped. Off topic, but have you noticed how freedom of speech is not as free anymore? I mean, did you ever really have freedom of speech in Southeast Asia? I guess in America, the thing about freedom of speech, I mean, if you compare America to, say, England, there's people in England that are literally getting arrested over posting their opinion on Facebook. That is definitely not happening in America. So I guess I can only speak out of my own experience for that. My personal speech has never been restricted. Now, there's a lot of propaganda, which is other people giving bad information, misinformation, but myself, I've always been able to speak my mind. Doesn't mean anybody's going to listen. I mean, with all the political stuff going on right now, with all these outrageous protests that are getting out of hand, I think that just proves the point that we have the freedom of speech. I mean, I do believe there's a lot of idiots in the street speaking their mind, which is fine. But especially the manner they're doing it in. They're like blocking traffic and running cops over. And I was just having this discussion with my coworker the other day. It kind of makes me think about limiting some freedom of speech. Just thinking about it. I know it's not something that would be good or right to do, but with the protests going on right now, it's like, what are you guys out there doing? You know, they say they're non-violent, but like, yeah, the BLM protests where they're literally setting cars on fire, and I'm going back a bit, but like setting cars on fire, breaking into things. You know, and they want to say, oh, well, we're peacefully protesting. No, you're destroying private property and acting like a mob. Does the wash plant break down? I have not had any of the stationary factories break down. The machines will break down. Like, there's parts in here, like the condition, the tires have condition, the lights have condition, all these things here. Got OEM filter, battery, turbo, injector. I don't know what an ECU is. There's a wear plate, whatever that is. Hydraulics. Sensors. Like when I was younger, I used to really have no respect for police. And I used to think that, you know, we should be able to do what we want. And then I grew up, you know, do what we want as in, like, you know, basically act like little cretins in the street. And that was fine. But, you know, you watch these videos of these people, they're just giving the cops a hard time, and it's like, you're not going to win. Like, what do you think's going to happen? Oh yeah, the trucks break down. Now, it's just as simple as going into the store here, buying the part you need, and popping it back in. But yeah, they break down. You turn the breakdowns off. To each their own. I don't mind it. They don't break down. So, like, Farming Simulator 25 has a mod for that, real engine breakdowns. And that just gets extremely excessive, and then you gotta wait, like, 3 in-game days for something to get repaired. And, like, when I tried it, it just ended up being a vehicle repair simulator. A very bad one at that. Oh yeah, I used to be very anti-authority. I remember I would go to school about once every other day. And one time my mom called the cops on me, so they took me to school. And I remember the one cop telling me, talking to me about how if I didn't go to school, I was going to end up as a roofer. I don't know how the roofers are in your area, but if you're doing roofing around where I'm at, you're basically guaranteed to be a drug addict and a criminal. But, you know, then I ended up getting into the trades, making more money than a lot of people that probably went to college. I remember sitting down with my guidance counselor. You know, they're supposed to be there to help kind of counsel kids. And I remember him telling me that I told him I wanted to drop out and just get in the trades. And he told me I was going to end up homeless. And the funny thing about that is I ended up doing the plumbing in his house. We'll all get off the bus, walk through the school into the woods. Nice. All the cool kids are doing it. What? Mine was the opposite. I grew up in hard poverty, but we slowly got up so that my siblings are lucky to not know what poverty feels like. So I know I got like first world problems over here, but I think it's pretty stupid with the type of work I do. I make over $30 an hour, have full health care through my employer, etc., etc. But I'm still living on the same block as people making minimum wage in a rental. Like, there's almost no hope for me to own a house. And I have worked very hard my entire career. I've broken my body down, making other people money. I mean, I'm well fed and I can afford video games. That's kind of what I got going for me. And I make enough that my wife doesn't have to work. Which, when she was working, she's basically paying to work anyways, so what's the point in that? I feel like I've really ruined the flatness of all this. That's the problem in the States. Big money, but expensive stuff. Yeah. Look, we just went to Applebee's. And the thing is, nothing's worth it anymore. The quality's gone way down while the prices have gone through the flipping roof. We went to Applebee's. It cost us $80, and I gotta say, none of our meals looked like they were cooked by a professional. The flatness of this area is atrocious. It is so lumpy in here, it ain't funny. But for me, I'm happy to now eat 3 times daily and be in the lower middle class. It feels like luxury for me while my siblings complain. Yeah, right? Now here in Asia, food is very good. Fresh and dirt cheap. You cook your own food. Yeah, most of the time we don't go out to eat. You know, it's not like a daily thing. She usually cooks dinner. But tonight, you know, I wasn't supposed to stream tonight. I was supposed to have youth group at church. But that got canceled. So she probably didn't have anything ready. So I was like, yeah, we'll just go out to eat. Flatness will expand every episode. 10 episodes from now, the whole valley will be flat. I don't know, I feel like on my other playthrough, digging into the mountainside went a lot better at keeping things flat than this is going. Like, I don't know why it's so hard to get a flat spot. This is really annoying. This ain't flat. Yeah, the maps are so big you'll never dig it all. I don't even know if I'm ever going to find the bottom. All I want to do is bench mine. It just takes so much work for all the setup here. So I really want to match about what I got here. We're already low. It drives me nuts. I hear that as a challenge. Whack animation. You hear a beat. Oh, were you talking about... You're talking about the shovel? Yeah, it's a little ridiculous. So cool that two more aside from me and Bullet have been watching like since the beginning. I don't know. Well, one of those viewers is me. And I'm willing to bet whoever else is watching right now it's been cycling. Yeah, a lot of people just put this stuff on in the background. $2026 goal, get channel blown up enough so you can do this and have more fun. The goal is gonna be quit my job. That's the goal. Quit my, yeah, fun's definitely part of it. I have been just enjoying the grind. I like making YouTube videos. I like getting into the editing, making thumbnails and stuff. It doesn't feel like this thankless job where all my effort's just going into an oblivion that nobody truly appreciates. I'm just gonna dig this flipping mountain out. Yeah, I used to think that being good at something was some big flex, but now it's kind of like I spent my whole life to get to the top of a mountain. And now I'm at the top of that mountain, and now I have a whole different perspective. I have a whole different view. Now I can see what's beyond the mountain. And there's this iconic picture, probably more so Americans would know this. This picture of like a Native American standing at like the edge of a cliff next to a landfill. And that's kind of how I feel about where I've gotten in life. All the hard work I've put in. I've gotten to the top. And yeah, there's that too. I guess that's a bit more of a perspective. But it's also kind of like I have to climb down from the mountain I just climbed up from and start climbing a whole different... I climbed the wrong mountain. Now, the benefit of what I've done is now I'm really good at mountain climbing. Like, yeah, I'm on the wrong mountain, but I know what gear to use. I know the resilience you need. You know, it is nice to have a young buck that hasn't been broken by the world to speak some life into me. Honestly, up until I started working on this YouTube thing, I've been getting really like depressed and woe is me, but now I've got something to look forward to. Something I enjoy doing. Sup, Jamie? Still out of breath with a stitch at the bottom, bruh. What does that even mean? Did you get surgery or something? What if this mountain is the training all along and the other mountain is the real judgment? Sup, Jamie? What's up? How's your day going? Just over here digging dirt. Trying to get a bench mine set up. Nah, man, I meant bottom of the hill. I'm still out of breath. With a stitch at the bottom. I need to... I'm gonna try harder to stop messing up the level I've already made, because I feel like that's what's going on here. I spent time getting the level, and then I started blasting on it and stuff, and that kind of ruined it all. I really don't want to have to start building area to maintain level. I want natural level. Really, why our folks my age have different perspectives? Well, dang, when I was 21, I thought I was going to take on the world. Had this unbeatable attitude. Which it was great. It got me where I am. But, you know, going back to that whole concept of the mountain. Like, what did it really do for me? So actually tomorrow night, I plan on every Friday having a playing with viewers stream. The only thing about playing with other people is that I'm kind of worried about is I don't want people getting in here and cussing up a storm and acting all crazy and saying, you know, inappropriate things. I want to keep this channel like PG. I like it being clean. But yeah, the multiplayer is definitely fun. There's several channels I've seen that are doing pretty good multiplayer streams. Casualty Farms was running almost every day, doing a playing with viewers stream on his Out of Order. That's kind of what got me to buy the game to begin with. Could be worse, bro. I'm 25, 80,000 in debt, facing homelessness, bankruptcy, etc. Life is what you make it. Just keep pushing forward. Right? Yeah, no, that's what I'm trying to do right here. Trying to make it something better. It looks like the truck's full. Either the truck's full or I'm just not dumping it right. So what got you into the debt? Did you go to college or just take out loans you couldn't pay? I guess it could be medical debt. There's a million reasons you could be 80K in debt. I know, but the next truck up is like 2.3 mil. I'm really fighting the temptation to start oil rigs. You decided at 23 to become a publican. I'm UK based. I'm assuming by publican you mean tax collector. I don't understand how a publican would put you in 80K debt. I just don't understand. No, publican in UK is a landlord of a local pub. Okay, I was going by biblical terms of what a publican is. You know, Jesus sat down with the publicans, the sinners and publicans. Right? Or am I mixing my terms up? Why did I just drive the whole way over here when I have a rock truck? Is it getting paid off or not? I'm so sorry for your situation. Well, I imagine it's not getting paid off if he's about to be homeless. Let's see, where do I park this truck? Probably over there. It just sucks that people that work hard still struggle, while the rich get richer. The disparity just keeps getting bigger and bigger, like at an insane proportion. Even on smaller scales, it's not just the billionaires. Like, I don't understand how. Like at a company of 30 people, we're all struggling. None of us are going to be able to, at least on the younger end, are going to be able to get houses and stuff. While the higher ups get to go on a vacation for half the year. To expensive places. It is not, unfortunately, but doing my best to get everything sorted out and organized. Appreciate it. Are you living alone, Jamie, or with family? Alone right now. Like, they keep screwing with the dollar. COVID, they just printed a ton of money, tanked the dollar. I need to fill in that low spot, or slap it a bit. Like, anybody who goes to work 40 hours a week shouldn't be struggling. Not saying, like, even as a baseline, but I'm not saying there should be champagne and shrimp and steak, but you should be able to pay your bills and not have the stress. Problem with the UK right now isn't inflation as such, but the wages increasing where the tax bracket isn't. So every pay raise you get a national minimum becomes a stealth tax, right? No, I mean, even in America, I started hitting a certain threshold with the taxes where I would normally get like $2,000 back in taxes every year. In the past couple of years, I've been like within 500 over that limit, and so it's like, okay, I just lose out on $2,000 in tax returns. There's no gradual lessening of it. It's just a straight up drop off. So much for a mining game. Honestly, I'm not trying to make... It's better for me to make a community and engage with people than it is. It's more about people than it is about the game. The game is just, at least in the beginning, the game is really just kind of like the bait. People see the game, they're like, oh, there's some gameplay, it's kind of interesting, but I want you to come for the game, stay for the community. Stay because you're interested in me and each other. How did you find the stream, Jamie? Are you subscribed already? Like, you watch my content, or are you just scrolling through the lives? Did I show up on your homepage? Well, it's kind of like, look at Asmongold. It doesn't matter what he puts out. People are going to watch it because they like him. That's kind of what I'm going for. Like right now in the game, I ain't doing nothing special. It's just the game's kind of background, in my opinion. And like you were saying, you're over there talking to ChatGPT because you're lonely, like, and I get it. Surrounded by people, I'm lonely. People don't do what they used to. They don't interact, and like I love my church. They're very active. We got tons of social events going on, tons of outreach, tons of things you can get involved in doing service, like the youth group I'm involved with. But there's nobody my age. So it's like I don't have anyone, you know, to have that camaraderie with. I wish there was some kind of like radio station with royalty-free music on. There's got to be something. Royalty-free radio station. I don't know if I really want to get into some of these. I'm not really sure. Royalty-free web music station. Web-free radio. I'm kind of scared to turn any of these things on. Well, for all of y'all that are enjoying the stream, remember to hit the like button. It helps YouTube figure out this is content that other people might like too. And for any of y'all hanging out in the shorts on the vertical stream, if you go to my channel page, I do have a full screen stream going on with a much better view. So I'm not really sure how I'm properly going to set up a bench mine. Probably going to end up having to dig a little sort of trench somewhere. Put the truck down in it. After I get this level-ish thing going on. I might have to bite the bullet and start using some floor panels to try to maintain some kind of height here. Split in 2 gaming did say there's no shame in it. This right here is driving me nuts. So what's your day-to-day look like being a publican? Being a landlord of a what was it, landlord of a bar, you said? So you don't really run the bar, right? You just own it? That's it. I think I'm done about caring about level of this place. I need to make money. It's all just dirt. It ain't perfect. I can come back and touch it up as needed. I need equipment. I need money. Just start pounding this stuff into the wash plant here. Yo, White Knight. Holy cow. I just got like 20 different chats. Sorry, I haven't been ignoring y'all. The chats all just come in at once. I thought y'all just like peaced out or something. Oi! Oil? Nah, I'm trying not to do oil. Alright, let me catch up with chat here. I think I was scrolling a few days ago, came across you. Oh wow, same. People change so much. White Knight, what's up? Tell them don't forget to sub because it helps you a lot. Sorry, being silent making breakfast. PC messed up again. It's okay, you watch on your phone. White Knight, you down for tomorrow? Doing the playing reviewers stream again tomorrow? Hey babe. Yes, all capital. Dude's just on full blast with all the caps, letting everybody know he's here. See if I can clean that up and then I'll back up right there. Yeah, if any of you guys have the game or get the game, tomorrow would be a good time to hop on to the community save. Last week it was, what, me, White Knight, what was that dude's name, Roger? We gotta put it on bread. You don't just mix the peanut butter and the jelly, bro. Oh, that's awesome that you just went out and got peanut butter and jelly just because I was all about it yesterday. Now you're making me want another one. You've never had peanut butter and jelly? What, is this strictly an American thing? Alright, that's it. Everybody's got to try peanut butter and jelly and come back and report. We'll do a video on it. What about you, White Knight? You ever had peanut butter and jelly? What? Oh, yeah. Yeah, the kind of jelly is pretty important. You gotta get strawberry jelly. And if we're getting really technical here, it should be strawberry preserves. What? Am I all alone with my PB&Js? Dude, that's like childhood comfort food right there. It's up there with Grandma's cooking. Peanut butter and jam, or jam first? Imagine the new short is like, I noticed that most of my viewers have never tried PB&J. Like, right? That's the video that gets me exploding. Guys are blowing me away here. Yeah, I did not realize peanut butter and jelly was such an American thing. I thought the whole world enjoyed it. A deep conspiracy theory, right? I'm in the engine. Checking the oil. Let's go get some fuel. See how the plant's doing. Get our diamonds and rubies going. Get the gold going. Ooh, we got a decent amount of gold. Sell this dirt off. Why is that not having? Just left click, okay. Well, that's pay dirt. That's why it wasn't mixing with that pile, duh. Why do I have pay dirt in my inventory? Quest is active. Gotta make sure the quest's active so I get that sweet XP. Gonna move this wash plant, this mini wash plant over now. Alright, catching up with chat. Imagine the short 300k vid. Toast your bread, put peanut butter and strawberry preserves on it, then dip your sandwich in milk. Alright, yeah, she's giving you the cruel special there. Sweet wet bread? Bro. That, you know, that's the thing too. You gotta get the American bread, you gotta get the Tops brand peanut butter, Tops brand strawberry preserves. Like, it's something I've spent years getting the recipe right on.
But that's why you toast the bread so it doesn't get super soggy.
Yeah, yeah. I assure you, this is not a prank. These are true facts. It probably did start out as some sort of like Depression era food. I would not be surprised. Not one bit. Night? I guess that means you're going to bed. Have a good night. Like the bread, our bread has a lot more sugar in it too, so it's... I know it's a lot sweeter than the English bread. You with your tea and crumpets and all that. Yeah, American bread is like eating pure sugar to you guys up here. No, you do not order bread in the States. You go and get that stuff with all the bleach and the preservatives. Yeah, our bread is definitely barely bread. Wait, what do you mean your bread's barely bread? Yeah, I want the bread like they used to make in the biblical days. Get some of that Ezekiel bread. I made bread a couple of times. Mostly just like Amish cinnamon bread. That stuff is so sweet it probably put you guys in a coma. Oh, I forgot to put stuff in my gold plant. Consume. Why do I have a power input in my inventory? Look at all those boxes of gold. Wait, why? What is going on here? Is this not processing? Okay, yeah, it's processing gold. Oh, there it is. Okay. Looks like we're just about running out of the pay dirt section here. I wish I had first world country problems, right? Doesn't matter what level the problems are, you still don't want them. The part of America, I live by the Great Lakes in New York. And no, it's not like New York City. A lot of this area is rural. We do have some city-ish places, but nothing like New York City. You tell most foreigners, or even other people in America, that you live in New York, and they're like, oh, so you just live in one big city. No, the whole state isn't one big city. I feel like getting a roller would really help keep this flat. Community meetup, that would be something. A bit posh, ain't it? What's a bit posh? People thinking that New York is all city. What's the difference between the... Oh, terminology, a lorry and a truck. Yeah, White Knight's always calling the truck a lorry. Terraform lock ruining my scoop. I wonder if I can hook up. How to hook up my phone's camera to OBS Studio. You think my uncle gets suspicious when my truck arrives 2-3 hours faster than the other trucks? Good lad, do you love to see it? Oh my god, I finally got called a good lad. Best day ever. It's the best day ever.
After that, open your phone settings and enable USB debugging.
We're gonna watch a tutorial. So I feel like I gotta make you guys a tutorial here. Or a live demonstration on making the name game. Name game is out of ore. And I do have a full screen stream going on as well if you wanted to go to my channel. And there's 2 streams running right now. One says vertical at the end, one says full screen. But we're about to do a tutorial on peanut butter and jelly if I can get my phone hooked up to OBS.
Streaming on Twitch, YouTube, or other video platforms, you should consider using your smartphone as your webcam when streaming. The good thing about using your phone as your webcam is that you don't need to spend money on a webcam, and even mid-range phones will have a better camera than most webcams. So if you want to use your Android phone's built-in camera for streaming OBS video or Streamlabs OBS, this short tutorial will guide you on how to do that. First of all, install the IP Webcam Android app from Google Play Store.
Okay. IP webcam. Gotta download IP webcam. I'm proud to be the reason you're staying up too late. She's probably laughing at the TV or something.
What? No, I was laughing at you.
Oh, you are?
Peanut butter and jelly tutorial.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, somebody's got to teach these foreigners how to make peanut butter and jelly. That's more like a farm sim thing to do, Bullet. Okay, I got IP webcam.
Once installed, open the application. You are good to go with the default settings in this app. But you can also configure it to suit your own preferences. For example, in the video preferences, you can change the video resolution and video quality. And if you want to use the Android microphone instead of the microphone on your computer, keep the audio mode enabled. Now, tap on Start Server. Next, on
Start server. Oh no, I'd launch a rock truck for sure. And I actually, so I can go in and edit the stuff. So the thing about that is I could go and edit it. Like, dude, the one time I edited my excavator and it went like 90 miles an hour. But the problem is it wouldn't stop.
your computer, open OBS Studio. Click on the plus icon to add a new source, and select Browser. Here,
New source, select browser.
enter the same URL that is showing on your phone.
Same URL showing on my phone. How do I get the URL off of my phone? Copy IP to clipboard. Okay. So if I go to the Discord, I can post this. Come on. Okay, so we're gonna go here. Okay, all right. Thank you guys for your patience with me setting this up. But you are going to learn how to make some proper peanut butter and jelly. I can't let you live like this. Okay. It's not working.
At the end of this URL, type /video.
Oh, I gotta type
Click OK.
/video.
You should now see the camera feed from your Android device to the OBS application.
Oh, that's
you
sick.
Can resize and position the window to fit nicely on your stream.
Alright, so add scene.
If you don't have a good Wi-Fi connection, you can also
Phone.
use a USB cable to configure your phone as
This
a
camera is
webcam in
way
OBS.
better.
For this method, we'll use the DroidCam application. So let's see how to configure your Android as a web.
So I need to copy. And go to phone. So paste. Here we go. Transform fit to screen. All right. Well, we can go bigger than that. Oh, that doesn't make it bigger. Stretch the screen? That's ugly. Can I undo that? I'll just fit the screen. Okay, get the chat back up. Yeah, you foreigners. Imagine I'll sell it then and get rich here. Tractors can do bless you, elephant. Wow, quality. Yeah, the quality is way better on the phone. It's crazy. Is the audio coming in double or? All right. So I don't know how this is going to work. I guess I'm just going to hold this with my hand. So I don't know if you guys know what this is, but this is a toaster. And this is where it all kind of starts. So you get your bread. How do I do this one-handed? I can't really hold this with my mouth, can I? Why'd this? Let's see. Can I get the twist tie? Yep, there we go. A couple pieces of bread. You put it in the toaster. Let's see, we got this set up for 3 minutes. I'm gonna do the manly way of get bread wrapped up. Oh, it's hard to do this one-handed. And then we'll just tuck it under there. Oh, you don't want them seeing our fridge? She got the jelly out for me. Just she doesn't want you guys to see how many eggs we have. They got a sale on eggs. It was $1 a dozen, so I had her get 8 of them. Yeah, no way I'm opening these jars. So yeah, you get the tops. It's very important you get the tops one. I know you guys aren't going to be able to get that, but if you can, get the tops creamy peanut butter. This peanut butter is way better than any other peanut butter I've ever gotten. And then I highly recommend you don't get Great Value, but Strawberry Preserves. You should also get Tops brand for that. So let's see. Our toast is still heating up in there. That's going to be a minute. I guess I'll come check chat while we're waiting on all that. Audio good. Get your missus to hold it. I probably should have. Phone cover, I can clip it on my shirt. I do not. I don't know. I'll bet Tops has special secret chemicals that they put in their peanut butter that make it taste good. Dang, this is the longest 3 minutes of my life.
Do you need the milk too?
No, I want to show them the eggs.
No.
Yeah, we're showing them the eggs. Why? Well, everything's dirty here. Look there's crumbs all over this.
Okay.
Look at their eggs. The mix match. Oh, look, Tops brand eggs. But these are all Crayer? Because they're from a different store. Oh, you're gonna have to hold this for me while I make it, because I can't make it one-handed. Chat had a good idea.
One of them is yelling, show us the egg.
Okay, so he's grabbing bread.
You're gonna narrate too? You got to start with the jelly, because if you start with the peanut butter, it's hard to get the peanut butter off your knife. I can grab my own jelly. You just hold the phone. Just move the camera, not the jelly. Gotta make sure you got plenty of jelly on there. You don't want to skimp on the jelly. And then I'll take, the jelly's easy to get off, so I just wipe it on the next piece of bread. Get your peanut butter going. You don't want to skimp on that either.
You gotta make it a thick sandwich. Oh dear Lord, do you have enough peanut butter?
Have you not seen me make a sandwich before?
I know, I feel like I skimp when I
You
make
do.
sandwiches.
You never put enough of anything on my sandwiches. Now here's one of the most important parts. You have to cut it properly so you can get it dipped in the milk. Now this is something I do. This is not an American thing. This is not normal with the whole milk thing.
I feel like the amount of jelly will get me financially in trouble.
Apparently jelly's really expensive where he lives.
Oh.
Oh, you didn't get the milk? Oh, you need a proper cup too. You need a big boy cup. Let's see. We're going big or going home. We'll get our Yoda cup here. If you thought the amount of jelly was going to get you in financial trouble.
He also said, don't worry, I did my peanut butter sandwiches and milk.
And just for reference, this is my hand.
Well, they don't know how big your hand is.
It's tiny. But this is big.
This is not the content I was planning on making today.
Look at that sandwich.
Shy.
Are you in your shower?
Well, unless you want to be on stream, you better move.
Child.
Ugh. Here. That's pretty cool that I can just hook my phone up like that.
Read the last comment.
Get rid of the browser here. Remove. Ugh. Okay. Show us the eggs. Let's go. Don't worry, I'm dirty too. He grabbed me. Don't worry, I dip peanut butter sandwich in milk. Oh, cool. So it's not just me. In America, do you have blood in your veins, or do you have to squeeze your arms to move it around? Like what? You feel your cholesterol increasing watching this being made? Are you kidding me? This is a healthy square meal. What are you talking about? This is one of the healthy things we eat. Talking about cholesterol. Is there cholesterol in this? That's how you do it. You gotta let it hang out in there for a second so it can absorb the milk. Not gonna lie, it definitely tastes like a dessert. But like I said, this is an American health meal right here. I've heard that eating peanut butter and jelly sandwich adds 5 minutes to your life. I don't know if that's because of its nutritional value or the fact that you're just so dang happy eating it. Remember, we'll just keep this in mind. I have spent probably over 200 hours in the past month or so building up to this right here. This took a lot of work. I really wish that we had like smell-o-vision and taste-o-vision so you guys could enjoy this with me. I went from farming simulator tutorials to peanut butter and jelly tutorials. Yeah, if you're gonna do this, you're gonna have to do it proper. We don't want no limp bread around here. I don't know. I'm definitely not struggling eating my peanut butter and jelly. I was considering getting a GoPro. I'll get a little milk in the beard there. GoPro for while I'm at work. You know what? I got to show you guys. I took a panoramic video of the dungeon we were working in today.
It's things like this is why the internet nutritional values. We saw the word, you earned it, but talking about making shit. So someone said I'm gonna go on marketplace and buy a and then he said tutorial. Peanut butter jelly is actually considered eatable meals.
I don't know why, but this sandwich tastes so much better knowing that I taught you guys how to make it. Yeah, you'll see. Stick around. I'll show you what I did today, or at least where I worked today, or pretended to work, however you want to call it. Alright, so I gotta get it over on the Discord.
Where did peanut butter jelly start? Then boom,
Alright, so let's take a look at this. Going in the general chat, we'll pull this up. Now this is kind of trippy. You got to look at this in sections, because what I did with this, you know, I took the camera and I did a panoramic. So like I started looking this way, and then you had to go all the way around. So this is almost like a 360. I almost got a whole 360 degree picture here. So brace yourselves. This might hurt your eyes a wee bit. So let's see if I zoom in here. So that's my co-worker over there, chilling. So this over here is you know, this pipe comes around. It came around the corner here. It was cast iron like this stuff. And this area here was a big gaping hole out to the winter wonderland coming in, making everything freeze. So it froze the sewer up here. So we cut that out. We were originally just going to cut this white PVC pipe came to over here. And we were originally just going to replace the cast that came around the corner here. But then we saw it was all frozen, so we cut it back here. And it's so cold down here that even the lines coming from over here and over here, coming into this double TY here, they, you know, this is all frozen coming in too. So then as we're going, just imagine you're turning your head as we're going around this way. There's a water heater sitting in the corner over here. Here's the staircase to the hatch that we had to climb down through over here. Here's a water line, flexible K-copper water line coming up through here. It goes through the concrete wall here. You know what? Yeah, there's this hallway here. You can tell somebody went through here and dug it by hand over to this. My coworker says over to the place where you die, because there's this really weird structure. It's got like a dome over top of it. It's all made out of brick. It has a dome over top of it. It's like this rectangle little area, and then inside it has a square shaped wall in the middle of it with some pipes coming out of it. But yeah, there's the dungeon I've been working in. It goes about 100 foot over this way, down this hallway. So we're probably going to put a furnace in and have it sit right here because there's no heat down there. And it doesn't matter if we put heat tape in and insulate the pipes. See, this blue pipe is a new pipe we've been putting in, a new water line. We cut all the galvanized out. But there's so many water lines down there that we can't possibly get them all.
Webcam via
Alright, let's get back to loading. I feel like chat choked up again. The music made you jump. I gotta keep you on your toes, you know. Gotta let you know we're back in action. The rock truck is a rumbling. I mean, Jamie did say he was about to go to sleep, so got to keep him up. I'm assuming are you... No, I asked because, at least over here, Jamie can be male or female. Are you a dude or a chick? I'm assuming you're a dude because mostly guys watch my content. At least that's what YouTube tells me. Slam that dirt in there. Yes, it's 3 a.m. and I woke you back up. Bro! You got work tomorrow? What time you gotta be up? I mean, I can't feel too bad. The other day, I stayed up till 5:10 a.m. and I had to get up at like 6. Definitely didn't get any sleep. So you got 5 hours. I mean, if you get 4 hours of sleep, you got another hour, I'd say. So what do you do for work? I think they're 3 hours behind, so yeah, probably like 7:51. If my math is mathing. And our math expert over here is Breads. What's 9:51 minus 3? Boy's gonna be engineer. Ah, you're a mechanic, huh? You grease monkey? Well, apparently it's 6:46 over on the East Coast. Yeah, that's why I was asking the expert. Our resident mathematician. I apologize. I get a little stupid when I'm multitasking. You're gonna take a shower? Alright. I don't see why that's important. I can't smell you. Just kidding. I was just about to put country on for him, too. Arabian Metal Queen? What are we listening to here? This is different. It's just going to be this royalty-free stuff, so really no lyrics on any of this. I got to get my boy, my guy Lost Lake. You know what? Let's see if he's available. Because he's made a ton of music. And I could actually play it.
Yeah, okay.
Lunatic!
What up?
So I have this problem, and I feel like you got a solution for me here.
Oh, Luna has the solution.
Yeah, somebody told me you made like 800,000 tracks in the past month or so.
Yeah, I've been a busy bee.
And all I've got is this garbage royalty-free music to listen to on my stream. So the homies in chat are asking for some country music. Can you hook me up?
Absolutely, man. I've been doing a lot of work with some country music. I've got like a wide variety. I've got happy all the way to sad, man. I can make you cry if I need to.
I don't know if we want to cry. We already got enough sob stories going on in chat. We're all crying about how life sucks.
So well, just let me ask you a question real quick. So is this something that that you're trying to do quickly, or is this something that cause like, man, I can make you a custom.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not trying to wait for a custom.
I got you.
Like, how is there like a
So-
library or something that I can just go to get your stuff?
It would be if you'll help me get one set up. Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You didn't get out of ore yet, did you?
I do have out of order.
You should get on and hop in this game with me.
Well,
I don't like where this is going.
well, we're currently live streaming.
I know you are. So am I.
Oh. Okay.
It's like that collaboration word.
I like it. I'm willing to. Oh, excuse me. I'm willing to. I'm willing to do that.
Like, dude, I
It's
just
not
did
like I'm rocking a crap.
I just taught these foreigners how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
That's what I'm talking about. Keep it America, baby.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I did not know it was such an American thing, you know? And they're like, peanut butter and jelly. Do you know how expensive jelly is?
What? Well, you know, sugar can be a hard thing to come by elsewhere.
Yeah, they were
don't have-
they were telling me they were gonna get diabetes just watching me.
They're not used to that.
Yeah, Luna's from the deep south, guys. He's one of those trucker farmer extraordinaire guys.
And you get diabetes from drinking the sweet tea down here.
Oh yeah, dang the sweet tea.
So let me ease up out of here. Let's save my game. I ain't really got nothing going on my farm simulator because everything's been kind of messed up for a little while.
That's
But
one of
I got back right last night.
That's
So-
one of the major advantages I found with Out of Ore. There's no technical difficulties. You load in the game, you're good to go. You move dirt, you make money, everybody's happy.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was talking about with Crow. I was telling Crow, I said, man, you know, when we stream, and 90% of the time we end up stopping the stream and helping people deal with their mod situations and all of that kind of stuff. I said, why don't we do like a farm simulator, like co-hosting deal, and one of us plays the game, which I figured Scarecrow would be good playing the game, and then when there's technical issues, I can be like, here you go. Because man, everybody that comes in wants information and help. So, you know, we know the mod stuff. I think we got a lot to offer.
I mean, I'm talking to chat here. We could do some gold mining. I do have a server tomorrow night. I'm trying to make Friday nights the playing with viewers like community night, and the people seem to like that idea.
Hey, I'm with you on that. Yeah, I will definitely come over and do some mining. Oh yeah, so I went live for a little while last night with OBS, and I got the streamer.bot and all that stuff set up. Man, nice stuff.
You know
Super
what?
nice stuff.
I haven't been able to get that thing hooked up properly for me, you know? It doesn't want to do anything.
Well, I can say this. I think something with it and OBS are not Jihan, because my OBS crashes a lot.
Oh yeah, you might not have a rig powerful enough to really handle it.
That's probably where I'm at. But so what I did do, what I did learn is like I'm on Streamlabs right now, and you see how my camera is. Well, if you're busy, but my camera is set up just the way it was on OBS, so I took the background out of it, and like right now I've got my little slideshow playing in the background, but I can actually come over here and go to, yeah, so I'm over in the corner like you are. Hey, what's happening?
Yeah, adding that kind of stuff definitely adds a lot of strain. Like when I started using that NVIDIA thing, my stuff kept crashing. And I don't know if it kind of evened out. Like sometimes play Outlaw Country DV8. So I'm not sure what that is, but I can't play anything that's got copyright. I'm actually trying to get Lost Lake here to get me some music that he's generated to play here.
So I've got an upbeat song that's called nah, I'm not even going to give you the title of it because that's a no, and you're live streaming, so we won't do
I
that.
appreciate that.
Yeah, it's all about respect, right?
No, I want to keep it.
It's a good song. Yeah, it's a good song. It's upbeat, but you know, the chorus is talking about smoking and all that. So let's see. Out of ore is what you were talking about.
Yeah, are you hopping over? Because if you are, I'm gonna have to switch over to the multiplayer.
So I am hitting the play button in Steam right now.
All right, let me get swapped over. How you doing tonight, Fenico? See, let's get the save set up.
Oh, I'm gonna have to change my title. Oh. Hey. Yeah, it's funny you said something about the country songs because I just made a pile of them the other day. But like,
So how do I get to them? I mean, do you got to send them in the Discord or like, what do I got to do?
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm trying to think. I wonder if I could like send you a link to my my OneDrive, like a file in my OneDrive or something.
Yeah, that's something like that should be able to work. Oh, dang, I got to reset my level. Alright, I guess that's a small grievance.
So, are you trying to put together a playlist to play in the background while you're streaming? Is that what you're looking for in the
Yeah,
long run?
because all this royalty-free stuff is just garbage and doesn't have lyrics and
Yeah,
you know, it's all this generic blast stuff. I mean, some of it's alright, but it's like I want some bangers to listen to. And
I got you.
for what I'm looking at, it's kind of limited, so we're gonna be listening to the same 6 songs.
Yeah, so that was my problem at first, and that's why I went wild with. You'll never hear the same song twice during one stream over here, and you may not even hear the next song on the next 3 or 4 streams now. You know what I mean? Which sometimes I will flip back up because I'm like, man, I wanted to hear that one song. We ain't heard it enough, you know.
Yeah, dude, like that song you made me that I put in the video, I keeps playing in my head, and it's like, I never thought an AI-generated video. But I mean, I spent so much time with that song, too.
Yeah, and that's kind of my deal. Cause like I've gotten to where now, even if I get in my truck, like I got my own stuff playing. And I've passed just a couple songs out locally to some friends of mine, and I've heard my songs playing at the radio or at the gas station. So, you know, that's. I was like, hold up. I was like, I don't even know who that is, but they are playing some of my music, so that's all right.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Something ain't right. It's crazy, like my viewer base, I don't even know if I have an American in my viewer base.
What?
Yeah, I've got this Southeast Asian breads. I got. Oh, I do think I have one American. I think Bullet's American.
Well, that's crazy. Well, I guess it's because like I spawned all my love from Farm Simulator stuff, and that hit males like from 30 to 45 or something like that in the United States.
I mean, most of my content, my live stream's all been out of ore, pretty much, but most of my content's Farm Sim. I don't know if it's just luck of the draw or what.
Right. Well, I'm sure, which I don't know how many subscribers and stuff you got on YouTube.
Like 370, something like that.
Yeah, I got like 6. So like, which I haven't been pushing that. I have here lately, but more than I was in the past. I'm not gonna say I've been pushing it. I've been giving it a little something here and there. I've been really working hard on trying to get it to where I can stream better. I was having problems.
Yeah, I know that the biggest thing is audio. Audio is more important in your video.
Yeah. Well, and something too, I'm fixing to work on my microphone situation and all of that. Everybody says I got the voice for this. Well, let's get it out there a little crisper and a little nicer.
Are you on OBS right now?
I'm actually using Streamlabs.
So kind of same.
Because like OBS doesn't it doesn't do good with TikTok.
Really? Why not?
I don't know, man. It's you can't even pull the TikTok chat up in it or nothing like that. And like that's where I've gained the most traction at, right? On my lives. And so like literally every day at 7, I'll notice I'll get 7 or 8 different profile views of people like looking for me because they know I'm normally going live at 7.
What's the goal the goal for this mine is to bench mine. I'm trying to set it up for bench mining. This is the first time I've set up that style mine. It's pretty much just going to be strip mining. I'm not really up to the terminology, but I just want to use an excavator. That's really what I want. I love running the hoe.
There we are. There we go. Okay.
What kind of mining do I do normally? I don't know if there really is a normally, because I've only had this game like a week or so. So it's It's kind of new. I started off doing gold mining on Farming Simulator 25, and I guess bench mining is kind of what I did there. Bench mining, strip mining, did quite a bit of logging too. I didn't really process the logs, I just drug them over to a production facility. So yeah, the goal is I want to dig dirt with an excavator. That's the goal.
So joining game here.
Oh, I gotta get you. It should be Cruels.
Oh, I see it.
Just
Cruels.
my name. Okay,
Yeah.
1235 is the password. Oh, there he is. Wonder where you're gonna spawn in at. I don't think I'm too far from the original spawn. How much have you played this game?
Man, I've probably got about 16, 20 hours in it probably, and that's about it.
Yeah, so not too much.
No,
I think I got like 60, 65 hours something. So we're both pretty new.
You have definitely made a lot more progress on your end than what I did. Man, I looked around a long time for a specific spot. Because I kind of had something in mind that I wanted to do. And it's kind of funny, but it's kind of exactly like what you showed me the other night. Your bench mining in there. Inside the mountain.
Oh
But,
yeah,
I
because
think I was gonna use front end loaders or something like that. I was gonna try to use that. Let's see if I can remember how to spawn somewhere.
you're not too far. Oh, if you go into the menu, hit P, and then at the top left hit home, and then vehicles is kind of just to the right of center top. You can hop in a vehicle to teleport over here.
Yeah, that's right. Alright, I'm remembering some of this now. Alright.
You can't say you're not new until over 400 because that's roughly how long it takes to get decent at a piece of gear unless they have used them IRL. So the thing is, I've got about 1,000 hours in Farming Sim. So I'm not... The controls are pretty similar. I mean, you can do the keybinds yourself, so... And not all of that was gold mining. Probably about half... Probably about 300 hours in gold mining. Nah, probably more than that. Probably 400 or 500. So, the biggest thing to get used to is the manual GPS, because Farming Sim, you set up the surveyor, and it wouldn't let you dig. It would automatically, like, make level and stuff. Yeah, I really appreciate the dirt physics here.
I did have a wild night with some dynamite on this game once, and it was pretty interesting.
Yeah, that's one of the really cool things about this game too. I do like.
It seemed to work like very well.
Oh yeah.
I see. So you're just yeah. That's it right there.
Yeah. So do you know what's going on at the plant over there?
So it looks like over there you got here, I'll just drive over here to it if I can remember. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah,
So
so
you
I
got some
kinda
dumping spot over here.
drive up this way and curve around this way, and then back up. And there's the dump screens. Oh, the physics are going to get better? No way. You might want to pull up just a touch. Yeah, like right about, maybe, yeah, make sure, I mean, back a little. Right there. If you hit spacebar, it'll lock you. It'll lock your wheels up.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's,
Right,
I guess it's
yeah.
not that particular. Let's get our dirt cleaned up here. Let's feed the gold in.
There we go.
I'll get our wash plants running. Yeah, I'm,
I could definitely get used to playing this.
I wish I'd found it sooner. I can probably afford another rock truck after I do this cleanup.
And see, I always like doing stuff like this with the front end loader. I just seem like I'm way quicker with it than anything else.
Yeah, I like the complexity and the ergonomics and all that of running the excavator.
Well, and it's stuff I do too, man. Like on my farm, I'm all the time moving dirt around, right? And I don't have nothing at this scale, but
Oh, this
that's
ain't
what I
nothing.
got to move it with. It's a front end loader, so
Oh, you talking about real life?
yeah.
Can you move that excavator while I'm loading?
Yeah. Yeah. If I can remember how to get out of the game, I just now quit hitting Y to get out of the game or get out of the vehicle on Farm Simulator because I was playing GTA so much.
Oh, dang. Yeah, it's rough when you do the
Man.
game switch.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Can you make land level like this? Like, are you good enough with the loader?
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
I'm gonna see about buying another rock truck probably. Let's see, so I gotta go get my gold. It's your boy Scott. How'd you find the stream, brother? Were you just scrolling along and I popped up, or been watching my content? Really, $4 for a toaster? That's crazy. Dude bought a toaster because I showed him how to make peanut butter and jelly. He already has the jelly, and I'm like, all right, I gotta show him how to actually do it up, you know.
So we need to do a cooking show collab, right?
Right?
Yeah, that's what we need to do. Yeah. I got a little outdoor cooking setup down on a piece of land I got where I'm gonna be shooting my homesteading content at. What's up, Coolio?
Maybe I just take a loan out
And,
for 2 mil. I don't know. Could use a roller.
Yeah, there we go. Everybody, it's Cruel's in the house. I'm in his house. I'm over at his crib messing his stuff up. Oh, that rig's loaded. I'll find the button to get out in a minute. after I turn on about 6 different things, right?
Fun fact, I daily a street legal golf cart. That's crazy.
Whoa. Oh, look, here he goes.
Now there's
We
a
got
rock
special
truck.
delivery. That is a rock truck. So, have you figured out how to tweak with the vehicles on here yet?
No, I ain't even worried about that. I just want to play the game now.
I think everything over here works pretty good, though, man. I think they got a pretty good product here, and I like the graphics.
Yeah, I know Scarecrow is you know, taking a crap on this game, but
Well, he ain't willing to make the switch yet, man. I've about had my fill of dealing with mods, and it's more of a struggle to get on and live stream than it should be. It took a fun game and made it a problem.
it's just like if everything worked, it'd be awesome.
Yeah.
But making everything work every single day, yeah, like I spend more time with the mod, and like the mods are cool, and I'll definitely be back. But it's just sometimes you just want to play the game,
Yeah.
not reinvent
Yes.
the game every day. And you know, like every time I want to hop on, like this right here, how you just hopped on.
Yeah, that was no problem at all. It didn't take me but a second.
It's not like, oh, get these 15 mods off these 15 sites. Okay, now they don't line up with what I actually have. Let me send it to you in Discord. This, that, and the next thing.
Hassle. But I think if a person spent the time and built himself just, off the game, like through his files and folders, bit himself up. Just separate your folders out, man, of like what things are and where it's easy to find, and build yourself like save game folders, right?
But yeah, that's what FSG Mods does.
Yeah. But I'm talking about having a list on my computer of like, all right, you open this folder up, here's all your trucks. Here's all your... So I can... It's like a shopping list, basically. I can go in there and go shopping. I've already got most of the mods I want to use. But you got mining maps, and you got farming maps. And you got... You know what I mean? So you got to mod up accordingly. There's no sense in having a bunch of tractors and stuff in there if you're going to be mining.
Right. I mean, if I actually got a proper dedicated server, just, get minimal mods, just enough to do mining. You don't need all the fancy stuff.
Yeah. That's another one of my problems, too. I see stuff like, oh, man. Well, like, I made the justification today. I was like, man, I'm not fixing to download that because, I'm not fixing to download that because It's just for looks. It's not going to serve a purpose.
You know what? If you drive that like over this way, that way when you're taking the other truck, I can just back up over.
Bet.
Try to get some workflow going here. Well, no, like if you made it
Look,
straight,
since I,
like kind of perpendicular. Oh no! Oh, I need to go get fuel.
that's an important part.
So hello everyone over on that on the shorts. If you want to see the full screen version of the stream, just head over to my channel page. And at the end of the title, you know, I got the 2 streams running. At the end of the title, I got full screen listed for the full screen and vertical for the vertical. If you want to come over and get a better view. Make sure to hit the like button. It helps the algorithm know that this is content that other people want to watch too. Let me know what you think about this Lost Lake lunatic guy. I don't know. Should I keep him around, or is he cramping the style?
I'm cramping it up pretty hard. Cramping it up. All right. See, and I can stream this because this is within the content realm of what I do anyway.
Right? Yeah, no. It's not like you're going from this to like Fortnite or Minecraft or... And people mistake...
Or Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, no, people mistake... There's 3 games people mistake for each other all the time. Construction Simulator, Farm Sim, and Out of Order. Because they all look so flippin' similar. Especially on a mobile. On a mobile screen, it's hard to tell the difference. I'm gonna try out some first person.
Well,
oh, you just went right behind me.
it was close.
It was a near hit.
All right, there's something different there. Let me see.
I think that's already loaded up.
What happened there? I
What'd
think I
you-
got kicked.
Yeah, it looks you look like you're not here anymore.
If that's something on my end, I'm getting that worked out. Next week they're gonna bring me a bigger router. I'm going up.
Could be this. Well, apparently, we got a storm going on over here, so it might be that too. There you are. Oh, you're locking my terror farm. There you are.
Back in action.
I need to make this like a drive-through instead of a backup.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, does that look empty to you? Is that why you put it there?
Yeah. Is it not?
No, that's full. I was like, what are you doing over there?
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a
Yeah, it
visual
looks empty.
glitch.
Oh, it does say full. And it feels sluggish too when it took off. It just don't look like it. Like it's gonna be magic.